I was public about the struggles mostly because I like knew I was not alone in that. And we so often see just so many like silly posts online of all these people's successes and like I'm making 50K in MRR now and look how great I am. And you're like, that's cool. Like, I'm really struggling with like being anxious about what's going to happen. Like these interviews suck. And like I bombed, I had a really great start to the interview process with Figma and I bombed the presentation so bad that like I didn't go forward with it. And you're like, okay, like I've got to learn from this. And so there were these moments of like, was pretty publicly sharing about it just because I knew that I wasn't alone in it. And has become a very good motivator to like step into these new worlds and realities because I don't want to be in a spot where I'm being left behind or like I'm resistant to some change because I want my own picture of like the career as opposed to just being open handed with it. So it hasn't been as hard for that piece because I just want to be in a spot where I can like grow, be successful, contain, keep keeping things going and not look for another job. If I'm honest. And then, yeah, so that hasn't been a big deal. The player coach thing, I think, is just like a phrase that gets thrown around a lot of when you've got leaders who you're very in the details or you're into the details in various ways. Some are really great. Like there are some design leaders out there that are in every pixel every day. And I tend to try to avoid that because it feels a little overbearing, but I still have daily rhythms of seeing where Figma files are at and like knowing what feedback to give and what levers to pull.